Hey friend, John McLennan here, and in this video I want to share with you how I play Go Your Own Way as recorded by Fleetwood Mac on guitar. Now there's really just two sections to this, the verse section and then the chorus section. I'm going to explain a main electric rhythm guitar part for those sections, and then as a bonus third section, I'm also going to break down the guitar solo as well, so make sure you stay till the end. So let's get straight into it here. The first chord that you need to know is an F power chord, and for the first part here, we're going to be using power chords. So the way you can play this is the 8th fret of the 5th string, and then 10 on the 4th string, and 10 on the 3rd string. Now you want to make sure you mute these strings around it so there's no open strings. So we've got a muted 6th string and a 2nd string and a 1st string as well. Those are muted. Now a big part of this is playing power chords and then keeping an 8th note rhythm going, and this is essential for rock guitar. We're going to basically play this 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now the song starts off with just 2 bars of building on that F chord. So 1, 2, and then we start the verse. Now for the verse, we're gonna stay on that F chord for 3 bars. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Then we're gonna take that same chord and shift it down to the 3rd fret and play a C power chord. Now when we get to this C, we're gonna stay here actually for just 1 bar. We're gonna go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then move it down to a B flat, which is that same power chord shape, but on the 1st fret. 1, 3, 3. So the first 4 bars and then ending on the 5th bar of the verse would sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, go to C. Now I'm going to walk you through the rest of it, but before we do, if you're new to the channel, I want to give you a gift right away. Let me ask you, have you ever struggled getting your guitar in tune without an electronic tuner? Well, I know I did for way too long, and it wasn't until I created a system, a way of tuning that no one's talking about, and all of a sudden it was like a light bulb moment came on, and I was able to grab any guitar and get it in tune with itself right away. And so what I did was put down just a simple 5-step method. I took all of that information and boiled it down to just 5 simple steps. And if you apply these 5 steps, you'll be able to overcome this and grab any guitar and get it in tune. And for me, this is something that gave me so much more confidence in my playing. And it's not your typical way of tuning. In fact, if you go to Google or you go to YouTube and you just type in how to tune a guitar, you're not going to see this method. In fact, what I do is show in the first part of this PDF the typical ways that we're taught to tune. And then I show you the way that I do it and basically why it's better. So I want to give it to you completely for free. Just go to johnmclennan.com/tuning and you can download it right there as my gift to you. All right, so we've got our power chords and we've got the first part of the verse down. Now, picking it up there on that B flat chord, we're actually going to do the same thing as what we did where we did 3 bars of F, 1 bar of C. Now we're going to play 3 bars of B flat and then back to 1 bar of F. So that's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, and then F. And that's the entire verse section. So let me put it together again just to recap. 3 Fs, 1 C, 3 B flats, 1 F. And they're all power chords with an 8th note rhythm and a little bit of palm muting. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, C, B flat. One more bar, back up to F. So that is the verse section. Now, in the context of the song, that's going to go twice. Now, after the second time, we'll be coming out of that progression. We're on the B flat, F, and then we go to the chorus. And this is where the lyrics sing, "You can go your own way." Here we're going to play this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got a 4-bar chord progression, and it's going to be repeated 3 times. We'll start first on that D minor chord at the 5th fret. Now you could continue playing power chords as an easier version, but I like going to full chords in the chorus. So here I'm playing starting on the 5th string, 5, 7, 7, 6, 5. Then I move down to a B flat chord, which is starting on the 5th string, 1, 3, 3, 3, and then up to that same shape, but on the 3rd fret. This is 3, 5, 5, 5. Now I sometimes play that with my pinky, sometimes play it with my ring finger. Whichever way that you want to do the bar is fine. So we've got 1 bar of D minor to B flat, and we're actually going to rhythmically put this on the and. So let me show you what I mean. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. So that's going to go down, 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 up, then switch to that B flat on the and of 4 with the down strum. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and. That's down, 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 up, down, up. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and then down, 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 up, down, up, up, down, down, up, down, up. Repeat. So the C lasts for 2 bars. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and. Then after we play the chorus 3 times, we go back to the F chord and play power chords, keep it palm muted. So those are the 2 sections you need to know, the verse and the chorus, and then the side note being the song starts with just 2 bars of the F. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, then verse. So once you've got that, then you can play through the song with a main rhythm guitar part. Then later in the song, we have this really cool guitar solo. And the guitar solo goes over the verse progression. So we're going to be playing the F to the C to the B flat, back to the F for the solo. Now the solo actually starts off with a big rest. We've got 3 bars. Those first 3 bars of the F chord there in the verse, we're going to rest. And then we're going to come in with this lick. So that's going to start on the 3rd fret of the A string. We're going to do a hammer to 5. Then play 3 on the 4th string. Then 5, slide up to 7. Then pluck 7 and quickly slide down to 5. And then pull off to 3. So that's. Then the last note is the B flat note of the B flat chord. We're playing the root note, 1st fret there on the 5th string. So it's going to go like this. Then we let that B flat note ring for 3 bars. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. Then we have this second lick that goes back up here. We're going to play the 3rd fret of the 4th string. Then 5, slide to 7. Then quick slide down, 7 to 5. Pull off to 3. Then slide back up 5 to 7, like this. So you have those 2 phrases. Here's what they sound like back to back, and I'll count in between where you're just letting those whole notes ring out that are tied. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Then we let that note ring out, and then we have like a little theme and variations. It's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest, 2, 3, 4. So that's gonna be the 5th fret of the 4th string. Slide it up, slide it back down to a pull off, then hammer 3, 5, and then we'll go back to that B flat note on the 1st fret of the 5th string, like this. Then we let that B flat ring out. We have one final phrase that comes in on the and of 4. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 3, slide to 5 on the 5th string. Then the 3rd fret of the 4th string. Then a hammer pull off. 3 to 5, back to 3 on the 4th string. So here's the entire solo put together, and I'm playing this over the rhythm part for the verse that we learned earlier on in this video. So have fun putting those parts together. Remember that you want to focus on the rhythm, and you also want to focus on the single note playing, the lead playing as well. They're sort of just 2 pillars to your guitar playing that you want to consistently be working on. And remember that even if you play all the rhythms right and nail the solos, but you're not in tune, it's a bummer. So make sure to grab my 5-step secret tuning method guide. Again, this is not something that you're going to see out there anywhere. And the goal with this PDF is just apply these 5 steps, and you'll be able to grab a guitar and get it right in tune with itself after working with this simple PDF. Just go to johnmcclennan.com/tuning to download it as my gift to you. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and for more awesome rock guitar, be sure to watch this video next.